Okay. There are people waiting. I think, are we here now? Hi. Can anybody see me? Can you hear me? Okay, I think it's working. I'm not sure. Can you hear me? 'Cause just let me know if you can hear me. Okay, there's 4 people. Ah, we are live. Yes, we have made it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, thanks guys for coming in. I know it was short notice, but I never know when I'm going to actually come on because I've got appointments during the day and stuff, and sometimes it's me and sometimes they're not. So, hey Shelley. So, good to see you guys. Thanks for joining me today. I'm doing some messages of the day. I usually good to see you. Hey, we've got a gang here. I love it. Pretty much every day I'm going to try to do either videos, recording, or go live like this. Okay, so I'm doing my best. It is buffer, however. Okay, well, on my end, it looks great. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Adriana. Thanks for joining me. This is awesome. Hey, Beth. Thanks for coming in. We're doing messages of the day. We'll do some card readings, I guess, a little bit of the 1-2 game. Rose is here. Hey, it's going good. Hey, Lavonda. Hey, Lavonda. Hey, Teresa, thank you. I've been having my hair vitamins. My hair's growing. I'm changing colors, apparently. Excuse me. There is a little bit of a lag. I can hear that now. I can hear the thing. Januxa Jenkins. Hey, peace. Right on time. We're getting there. I'm getting better at this. I've actually learnt you need to put it on public. And it's sideways, so that means that you can go full screen if you want to watch me in full screen. When it's the other way, it's just like, it looks horrible. So how's everybody going? I'm going to do the messages of the day, like I said, and I'm going to do some cards. I'm thinking about the number 1, number 2 sort of game. I have some cards on my desk. The Talking to Heaven. I have the tea leaf cards, and I have the Ellen Duggan tarot as well. So let me know what ones you want to look at, or maybe all of them. I'm not sure. So I hope you guys are feeling happy and well wherever you are. I just caught your stream. Nice to see you. You're such a... Oh, thank you, Francis. Majestic Sun. Hey, you like the tea leaf cards as well? All right, we'll do some of those. Just keep number 1 or 2 in your mind. And I'm just going to wait for some people to come in, the people that have realized that I'm here. Tea leaf is really cool. Thanks, Bobby. Yep, we'll do them. We'll see what's going to happen. So, I did a message today on Instagram. Yeah, I did a message on, and I'll do them. Don't worry, we'll do all of them. How's that? You just got to keep number 1 or 2, okay? So there'll be a mediumship message, all right? And some other messages as well for us all. So first, okay, someone can see my energy flowing. That's cool. Hey, Victoria. Hey, Terry. Thanks for coming in. This is awesome. One day I'm going to be here and there's going to be 1,000 people watching. That would be amazing. I'll have to organize a time for that so that everyone's got plenty of time to get there. I can never tell because some people work weird hours, you know, and I'm always working too, so it's hard to figure it out. But I just wanted to read to you the message of the day. So August the 28th, messages from Spirit. Oh, thanks, Tina. So the message from Spirit today was, you are being directed into a new place, perhaps a whole new environment. Helps Oh, sorry. Perhaps a whole new environment helps to answer your hopes and release your fears. Remember that what is most predominantly on your mind is what will happen. Sift out the old beliefs. The new you is here. I love that. And also, one is, it is interesting to note that among wolves, no matter how sick, no matter how how cornered, she will lope even with a broken leg. She will go near others, seeking the protection of the pack. She will strenuously outwit, outweight, outrun, and outlast whatever is bedeviling her. She will put her all into taking breath after she finds a good place, a healing place, and a place for thriving. So I thought that was really cool as well. That message about, just keep on moving forward. Thinking, stressing, and worrying, and changing the worrying thoughts into, nullifying those thoughts and changing it all into positive. And I was talking about how I was the biggest worrier that there is. I was laying awake at night trying to solve a problem. I'd cry out for the universe and be angry at the universe for not helping me. But the problem was me all along. As I began to craft my words and let go of stress reactions, I saw not only my life change, but confidence soar. If you're confident, you can do anything. I motivated myself to choose myself and help others to freedom they deserve. So the moment you begin, for you, the best healing also takes place. The universe has you always. Okay? So anyway, I was just wanting to share the messages for today and also do our little card choice. So hopefully we've got some people here. I know we've got 28 people in the house. That's cool. All right, so I want you to choose. Oh, hey. Hey, Margaret. I keep missing you, Margaret. Yes, this is I was talking about my man on last night. Okay. What? Oh, talking up. Love the message, mate. Okay. Hey, Amanda. We got 2 from the UK, one underneath the other. That's so cool. Awesome. Yeah. What is most predominantly on your mind is what starts happening. And Trista's here. She's from Australia. Hey, Amanda. It's cool. Glad to see you here. Awesome. I'm glad. We've got 29 people. Okay, so should I start going? Number 1 or number 2? I'm trying to figure out where we're all at. Okay. 31 people are in the house. That's so cool. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't been on this channel before, it's a lot of fun, a lot of learning, a lot of wisdom comes out, hopefully, a lot of laughter, and good guidance. So just to help you to help yourself. That's my mission. Help you help yourself. Okay. Let's start with the tea leaf cards. Don't go number 1 or 2 on laugh mark. I don't know what that means because I'm going to do it anyway. So number 1, number 2. Okay, so we'll always be geeking out and chuckling over here. Yes, that's good. I'm glad someone's on the wavelength. All right. Number 2. All right, so number 1. All right, I'm going to get your, because there's that many cards. So just let me show you the pile. Okay, these are the tea leaf pile. It's huge. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to spread them out in front of me. So choosing number 1 or number 2. And then we'll be doing the talking to heaven cards as well, just to add in there. Don't just see what happens. Okay, number 1. I'm just looking, I'm feeling for the message. All right, there it is. Firecracker. Number 1, excitement. That's all about right. Excitement, firecracker, and we just heard the fire trucks going on out here. All right, so something exciting is about to happen. So if you chose number 1, bad thing, it's an excitable thing. Okay, number 2, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Okay, dark man. It doesn't always mean, it's not always a bad thing or a dark, evil person. It's talking about the complexion, like we were saying. Someone with these features is coming into your life for a reason. And obviously it's going to be, I feel, a good reason, okay? Something that's going to change your direction in some way. Number 1's getting a lot of excitement coming in. Get ready. There's something big about to happen. Number 2, there's someone coming forward into your life to help things and to adjust things, okay? I'm just going to do one more for each of those with these cards, and then we'll go into the talking to heaven. Okay. So remember, the message of the day is what's most predominantly on your mind. That's what's going to start happening. So we've got to be careful about that. Okay, number 1, what else have we got? Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important for number 1. Okay, isn't they cute little cards? I like them being round, even though it's harder to shuffle them, but it's cool. So a meeting with a stranger could be important. I feel like this person could mind. There you go, Margaret. Don't limit yourself though. It could be better. Could be 2 minivans. Don't limit yourself. Okay, a meeting with a stranger could be important, number 1. Okay, someone's coming into your... And you know, if you... we had a bee in the house today, and I looked it up. I was like, what does it mean when a bee comes into the house? And it means that there's going to be a stranger that comes to the door. Okay, number 2. You also got the caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. YouTube has it. Okay. Is there a delay? I notice. I'm just talking away. Sorry, guys. Okay. A delay. All right. So things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Possibly with dark man energy. Okay. All right. We might come back to the tea leaf cards at the end. Okay. It keeps freezing. It's not doing anything here. I can't notice it. I used to be able to notice it if it was freezing up. I'm sorry, guys. Let's just focus on it not freezing. Okay. So the talking to heaven. All right. Franny's made it. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. So some of you are having trouble. A lot of large, okay. It's not bad. Okay, cool. Thank you, guys. So with this message, it's a little bit more serious. Yeah, cool. Well, there's something coming for you if you chose number 2. A change is coming. Number 1, a meeting could be important and exciting for you as well. Now, with the talking to heaven cards, this is a little more serious because, you know, we're talking about mediumship. So we're talking about messages from the other side of the veil. So I'm going to do my best to relay my feelings on the cards. So if you chose number 1, let's go ahead and have a look. Okay. Number 1, I will always point you in the right direction. So this is coming from the other side of the veil. It looks like if you chose number 1, that this is definitely a male hand. Okay, so this is a person who has passed away, a male person who's passed away. And I feel like this is sort of also leading you into, there's 2 directions here that you may be thinking about going in, or you've got things on your mind or whatever it is for you. And so you possibly need to be asking Spirit a little bit more to help you as you navigate. You know, sometimes we always second guess ourselves, and we're always thinking that, you know, we're doing the wrong thing, or, you know, we're going to make a mistake somewhere on the line, or if I go down this way, is it going to be successful? So you start procrastinating before you've even done anything. And this is also about just moving forward. Okay, so your loved one in spirit is saying, I will always point you in the right direction. This could also be an animal. It doesn't have to be a person just because there's a hand here, but I do feel this male energy with this particular card. Sometimes our ancestors are coming forward, especially now, because we're going through so many changes and we need that assistance with us as we're doing that. Okay, so just be open. I can't see any chats coming up, so maybe you guys are gone. I don't know. But anyway, I'll point you in the right direction. All right, so number 2. All right, so let's have a look at number 2. Okay. Oh. All right. Number 2. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. Number 2, you are never alone. All right. The lighthouse. So I feel for number 2, this energy is obvious, that you maybe have been feeling that sense of aloneness, that sense of being scared. And this is sort of letting you know that even if you are in a place where, you feel alone, or you feel like you are out on a limb somewhere, or, you're separated from people or anything like that, that you just take comfort in the knowing that loved ones are always with you. Spirit is always with you. And it's hard sometimes when we are in the moment of feeling something, and we're in the moment of being upset about something, and we're in the moment of, just feeling that abandonment kind of feeling, like nobody's around. It's really hard to then go, okay, but I know I'm never alone. It's more about bringing you the message of bringing yourself back to that thing, when you finally get over all of that angst and upset, that you just go back to that feeling that you are never alone, that you are always surrounded and supported, that you don't stay gone. Because I don't know if many people will know this, but for a couple of years in my life, I completely turned away from spirituality. And I was just gone from it. I was sick of it. I was done. I didn't feel like I was getting answers. I didn't feel like anyone was listening to me. This is obviously before Divine Miracles and all of this happened. And I just was like, I'm done with it, right? And I just completely sort of turned away. And those 2 years, everything went downhill very, very quickly in my life. But I just didn't even ask for help or assistance. I wanted to see, I guess, in some way the difference. And then I brought myself back into it and everything went back up again. But when you're out there in that situation, it's really hard to bring yourself back into, oh, I'm okay, Spirit's with me, because when everything's gone alone, okay, you are not alone. And when you're ready, you can come back to it, right? When you're ready, you can come back to it. And Michelle's here. Okay, Michelle, you've had me worried all day. I hope you're okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So, and thinking, do you guys want a tarot message as well? Okay. Let me know if you want a tarot message. Well, I'll just do one more message. See where you're at. Okay. All right. Have a tarot message as well. Just keep your numbers. 1 or 2. Okay. Let me just get this ready for you guys. Good morning from New Zealand. Okay. We're going to do we'll do these cute little ones. I normally have another packet up here. Okay, so I don't. It's okay. We're doing the Ellen. Okay. That's it. Oh, cool. Number 1, the 4 of Cups. Okay, so if you've chosen this card, you've got some excitement coming, because it doesn't look like there's much excitement there. It looks like you're kind of grumpy about stuff, right? Just a little bit of 4 Cups, can't even see the mermaid sitting there. So maybe going on for you as well, is that there's so many things going on, and there's so many things that you're trying to deal with, and so many things that you're looking at achieving, that you can't see sometimes that there is a lot already there with you, right? There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things happen for you. There's a lot of support there, but you can't really see it, right? And some people, this card talks about if you are thinking about a relationship or thinking about dating or something like that, you may be seeing that there's just boring people around you, or it's not the right fit, or it just all feels difficult. So the message here is, okay, try your best to stay really, really positive and looking around you at all the blessings that are already there, because everything's just about to shift. And when things are about to shift, everything gets really tough and boring and stressful, and everything's up in the air. Okay, so just say to yourself, okay, I must be just about to shift into a new phase, because all of this stuff is going on and it's boring and I'm waiting and nothing seems to be happening. But again, like it says here for number one, I will always point you in the right direction. So you are being pointed in the right direction. And, you know, maybe you're just not seeing it just yet, but give yourself time. This does have the indication of 4 days. So perhaps within this next week or so, 4 to 7 days, it'll start coming through for you. Okay. Now, number two. Number 2 has got the energy of never being alone. Things will always be change is coming, and dealings or relationships with a man with dark complexion or hair. Okay. So number 2. All right, let's go. All right, number 2. 10 of Swords. Okay, so it's definitely an ending happening. Okay, number 2 is, okay, so whatever it is that you've been waiting for, whatever it is that you've been trying to achieve, or if it's been a negative energy or something around you, it's changing. This is the finish. So as we speak, you are in a ending of one chapter and a beginning of something else. Even if you've just started something new and you've just moved location or something like that, it doesn't matter. There's a whole new beginning just about to take place. So sometimes the ending of things can feel very difficult. It can just feel like you're being stifled, or you're in the wrong direction, or something's not quite right. But it's just showing you, just hang in there, because you're just about to flip over into the next fears. Try not to give in. I know that's really hard when everything's going crazy. Try not to give in to fears. But remember what the message was at the beginning for everybody was about focusing on what is most predominantly on your mind, and that's what's creating. So whatever consumes your thoughts controls your life, like the song from Creed. So you know, it's really starts happening. It's a psychic vibration. You're tuning into the frequency of that vibration. So what is it going to be for you? You know, we really need to be careful. And I'm just like anybody else. I go through times when I'm like, oh my God, this is happening. Might as well just give up everything, and it's all bad, and everybody's picking on me, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like, oh, I need to ground myself. I need to get myself together, or sage, or whatever. And when you're going through a massive change, and this is for everybody as well, when you're going through a massive change, or you want there to be a change, really good idea to sage a lot. Keep a lot of incense, or keep a lot of sage. And if you're wanting something to finish, a good practice is working with 9. So working with 9 incense sticks, for example, putting them in a pot, okay? Putting all the incense sticks in a pot, 9 of them, going around 9 times clockwise and 9 times anti-clockwise, and with the intention of something ending and a new beginning as well. We have to work on our protection and work on these different things as well. Sage 9. You know, so there we go. So number 1, things are going to change. Number 2, things are going to change. But probably if you're number 2, it's going to be a little bit more dramatic for you as well. Okay, let's do one more tea leaf for everybody, because I love the tea leaf. Margaret, you crack me up, Margaret. Okay. Margaret's always agreeing. She does. She's happy. Okay, so number one more tea light for you is stepping out. Look, there's a nice leg. Margaret's funny. Stepping out. Okay, so see that? Stepping into a new experience. We were just talking about that. And number two, okay, a cobweb. All right, so I'm thinking, okay, so I got this cobweb card this morning. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. So you are protected, okay? Sometimes people just shoot negative energy. They just, you see, everything's a psychic vibration. So even if you've been in a situation with someone really negative, and then you leave the situation, you're like, oh my God, that was really negative. It's like you've sent a negative back to the person. We don't even mean to do it, you know, we don't even mean to do it. We just sort of react into situations sometimes. So if something comes out of your mouth that's a little bit negative, make sure that you're just nullifying it or cancelling it. If someone said about seeing the 555, sometimes with the 555 energy, that means that, yeah, like a dream catcher. 555 means that heaven is sort of taking a snapshot of your thoughts. So you want to keep them positive. Keep your thoughts positive because you're being, you know, played apart. You're being listened to kind of thing. Okay? So it's interesting what's going on for many of us. We're all going through the same kind of thing. This happens a lot. You know, we're on the same wavelength, and, you know, we start having the same kind of experiences, like going on and on and on. And I decided for myself that I was going to be here with you as often as I could, you know, and be here and make videos and start pushing forward, because, you know, I wanted to make sure that people felt like they had someone on their side as well. So I want to thank you guys for being here also, and being subscribers perhaps for a really, really long time, you know, and I don't get to often say thanks to everybody. But I'm going to be back pretty much every day. So you'll see either me live at some time, or you'll see a video. So if you have ideas for videos, let me know as well. And I'm going to come and do a bigger show, mostly on Friday or Saturday night. So stay there for that as well, okay? If you want a deeper reading or mentoring, or you just want to have one session with me and we'll just have a chat or whatever, please email me, because I will give you a decent price, okay? Looking into readings and stuff like that. Let me know if you've already had something with me before. I can do something cheaper for you. Also mandalas and all kinds of stuff. So I hope that these messages were okay for you guys today. And thank you. I will do some more dragon readings as well. Thank you everybody for listening. And I will see you for now. And goodbye. Bye. Bye everyone.